My name is Calvin Carter, and I'm new to the Confident Club. And my role is really to just see the project from the beginning and to make it unfurl. I've been talking about the philosophy, my life philosophy of reconnecting with the child within. So the topic was nourish and nurture the child within, nurture and nourish the child without, which is trying to get adults to get back to that place of childhood purity. And it was Aldous Huxley who said that the secret of genius is to carry the spirit of the child into old age, which means never losing your enthusiasm. That's what it was all about. Well, today, how I keep my enthusiasm and keep in touch with my inner child is by using a device that I call the vase, which represents vocabulary, associations, silence, and emotions. And what I do is I work on these areas individually. So I always read constantly, and I improve my mind by learning different words. I always try to learn a new word every day if I can, and every week I'm adding to my vocabulary. And the associations, I choose my friends very carefully. I spend a lot of moments in silence because that's where I believe you establish meaning, and you discover who you are in moments of silence when there's no noise, no gadgets or anything around you to disturb you. And the emotions. The whole thing about emotions is that you control your emotions by controlling your thoughts. So drinking a strong tea, which is thoughts, emotions, and actions and associations. Today was the first time I spoke in front of such an audience. I felt at times like a puppy paddling in water, and just keeping its head above the water. But most of the time, I felt in a position of power, and I felt, more importantly, that the audience got my message from the feedback that I received, because ultimately that's what it's about. My job is to touch people's humanity and to touch them where most of the things don't touch them, which is the soul and the heart and parts of their brain which are otherwise unaccessed because of the chaos that we live in at the moment. What's most important to me is love. Now I'll elaborate. The Greeks have 3 words for love. One is philia, which is a kind of platonic love, which is the love between friends. You like me because I like you kind of thing. And eros, which is a romantic love. The kind of, the sort of relationship you share between partners. And agape, which is the kind of all-encompassing, unconditional love. This is the love that I'm talking about. So that you can actually say that you can hate the deed that a person does, but love the being. You can separate the person from the being. This is a cornerstone of my philosophy. Agape love. That's the kind of love that I think is particularly important.